Alright guys, we're back out in the shop today. I would like to just do a quick little video. I don't want to try to drag it on too much. If the video's not too long, I'll probably just edit the old one and put it in this one, so you'll be seeing this now. So anyway, tonight what I would like to get done is getting the that copper tube line that I have right over there, and I would like to get it mounted on the drip tank, the drip system we got there. I would like for it to go over and around the pipe that you see coming down the wall. Just kind of coil it somehow. I got to find some kind of way or something that I can wrap it around. I was thinking a 5-gallon bucket, but I think that would be too coil, like too big, you know, to wrap around that pipe. I would like to find something that's just a little bit smaller, just a more neater spiral going around the pipe that we got there. So I don't think it'll take too much. We just got to feed the fitting into the bottom of the drip system there, and then figuring out, I think the hardest part is probably going to be figuring out how to bend this copper tubing without it kinking. So I will get to it, and I'll probably show a quick time lapse of my failure of trying to wrap it around something, and then I'll bring you guys back, show you what I've got, and explain a little bit more to it. But with that being said, let's get going. All right guys, what I've got here and what I'm thinking is I can take this paint can and wrap the copper line around that. And I think that should give me a tight enough coil around the can to where I can kind of feed it up around the pipe that's back behind me. And it'll still give it a pretty neat effect of, you know, having that coiled look around the pipe. I'm a big fan of steampunk stuff, so this kind of tricks me out. So I am going to get after this, do what I can. We'll see how much of a success it is, or if I fail at it, you guys will get to see. So pitter patter, let's get at her. I think something like that will work. And then I can kind of go through, space it out the way I want. Like that. Are y'all following what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that's going to look pretty neat just like that. I'll probably have to come off this wrap a little bit more, but that's about 7 wraps. What do you think, guys? Should we go a few more wraps, or is that pretty neat the way it is there? I think that's pretty good. I like the way that looks. So we're going to cut us off extra length, because I've got to, once I come down from the drip system and I come over here, it'll coil down, and then I still got to come over here, go through the stove into the pipe here, and come down about 2 inches off from the bottom of the stove. So I know I've got 14 inches from the elbow inside here down to the bottom of the stove, so I need at least a foot inside here, and then here I've got to turn and come over that way. So I will need, just a rough guesstimate, 3 foot from the stove to there, and then I've got right at 3 foot from the drip system to there. So go from there. So yeah, we got to come off that wrap a little bit more. So maybe we will coil it up just another couple rounds. I wonder if I can do it without the paint can though. I wonder how that turn out. Probably be able to keep it the same somewhat distance. Well, hell, maybe I should have done that without the paint can. This seems to be a little bit easier. If I could just keep it the same on the wraps. We'll be all right. I think that'll work. And then we've got to coil off quite a bit from this side over. So from the end of the coil to the other end, we have to have 3 foot. So let's straighten this out a little bit more. So from the end of the coil, about 3 foot, we need to go. Or so. So let's try it right there. And that should be more than enough, hopefully, in theory. All right, now get the old paint can out of the way here. And what's going to be this easiest way? The easiest way is probably going to undo the union. See, that copper pipe has got to come in the stove, into the top of the elbow that's right here, come down the pipe to about 2 inches, 1.5 inches or so up from the bottom. So that way when the air comes through, and as the oil drips, the air will blow it out at a mist, kind of like a carburetor on a car would work. When it blows out in that mist, it helps it with combustion, and that's how you get your bigger flame. So let's get this. See if we can't slide this on there real quick without screwing something more up. I don't know how I'm going to do that either. Get that on there like that. If we can just get this around or something like that. Alright, y'all catching my drift yet? So what am I thinking? I hope so. Maybe. Let's get our other piece. And we're going to get that piece is kind of along. And see if we can't squeeze it back straight. That's probably where I'll mess up. John, it's crazy. I was out here working not last night, the night before, and it was like 25, it was like 30 degrees out here. And then today, it's almost 85 degrees. I mean, it's ridiculous. And they wonder why we're all sick over here. And yeah, I'm crying about it being 30 degrees. I know you northern guys, you're like, oh, 30 degrees, that's summer weather for us. Yeah, not for us guys down here in the south. Did you guys see what I just dropped? Hopefully it wasn't nothing important.
In these pies, dirty South, dirty South, dirty South, you have raised me. Dirty South, Dixie made me. Dirty South, I love you, but sometimes you hate me. Times you hate me. South, dirty South, dirty South. Dirty South. Dirty South.
Alright guys, welcome back. I went in, grabbed a bite to eat, came back out and got to tinker around with this thing and forgot to hit the record button, so I didn't get footage of running the copper tube down the pipe in the stove, and so you missed out on that. But as you can see, she's teaching. She is a roaring. Open this one up a little bit. She is a roaring. And I've only got the fan here just a notch. Just opened a notch. So it doesn't take much air for this thing to get going. Now I do have a couple issues that I've already ran into. Oh, the thing is warm already. So let me flip this around. Alright, so our drip system here, I don't know if you can see or not. Let me get out of the light here where you can see, but it really does not, hang on, let's see if I can get, there we go. It really doesn't drip down the middle like I've seen in other videos, so I don't know what the trick is of that. Mine is running down the side of it, and I mean it's flowing. I've got a little leak. I had to put this up on some blocks just to get more height out of it, so I've got to work that a little bit more. I've got one little leak right here. I say it's just one little drip, but it is a drip, so I tightened the hell out of that, so I don't know why it's leaking. Maybe I'll have to find a different way to that. So if you guys know of any fix on that, leave a comment down below and let me know what I can do. And my second fix, I think, is I'm gonna have to upgrade this 3/8 line. My drip, I don't think it's dripping fast enough. As you can see down in there, it's more of a bowl just sitting there filling up. So I don't know if the 3/8 line is maybe just too skinny, or maybe my coil that I have there is not, it restricts the gravity flow too much. I'm not real quite sure. So, but it is running. I mean, I do have oil down in the bottom, so maybe a little bit of trial and error, maybe it'll maybe it'll come around and start working a little bit. Kick the air up just a hair. Let's see if it is. And it is burning pretty clean. There's a little bit of smoke coming off. I'm sure that's just the new pot. And I didn't think to remove the little plastic. On the bottom of that pot, there was a little plastic ring that went around it, and I forgot to take that off, so oops. But yeah, guys, that is this video. It is Cheechin. Sorry that it took a little while, but that's my plan, and it's working. Not as well as I was hoping it to. We'll have to do a few upgrades on it, but we'll get there. So thanks for watching this video. It may be a little longer than I wanted to, or than y'all wanted to, but it is working. I did get the video out like I told you guys I would. So there you have it. So hit the like button, smush the subscribe button for me, and leave a comment down below of what you think I could upgrade this to help me out. So thanks for watching.